Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
The Olympics, brought to you on NBC40 by T-Spark Enterprises.
When you see this symbol, you know you're watching television that's educational and informational. The More You Know on NBC.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dreyer, and this is Earth Odyssey.
Today, we'll soar across our planet to find the most incredible birds flying in the sky. We'll head to the frozen tundra of Siberia, where these gray owls are always on the lookout. And we'll flock to Far East Asia to hear these swans have a honkin' good time. Plus, these cranes will travel far and high for their annual migration. But first, we head to Turkey, where these pink and peckish birds are on the prowl. All of this and more today on Earth Odyssey.
For millions of years, birds have been thriving on our planet, diversifying and adapting. Today, there are more than 10,000 species on Earth, and we are heading into the skies to find some of the most fascinating feathered flyers in the animal kingdom. And where better to begin than the nation of Turkey?
This is a land full of wonder. A country of extreme contrasts, where East meets West. Some of the world's most spectacular landscapes have formed. Dense forests, vast wetlands, and rugged mountains, surrounded by colorful seas. This staggering array of environments has resulted in a melting pot of life. But this country's fragile ecosystems and the wildlife that inhabits them are now being pushed to the very brink. Climate change is forcing some of the world's most iconic species to fight harder than ever to survive. Welcome to the wild Eden of Turkey. At the foot of Turkey's Anti-Taurus Mountains, complex wetlands at the base of the mountain stretch for nearly 100 square miles, resulting in one of the country's most precious habitats. Reed beds dominate the landscape, providing a haven for a vast array of bird life. Including a colony of Turkey's quirkiest creatures. The greater flamingo. These colorful characters often congregate in flocks reaching the hundreds of thousands. Here on the flats of Sultan Sasliai, around 80 individuals make up this relatively small colony all year round. They remain here thanks to the abundance of food in these salty waters. In search of a good meal, it's easy to step on each other's toes. But the real competition is a much more elegant affair. This synchronized march helps individuals determine who is in the best shape for mating. Once a suitable partner is found, chicks are soon to follow. Flamingos feed their young by secreting nutritious milk from their digestive system, and this chick will have plenty of support. Flamingos look after one another's offspring. This communal parenting ensures the next generation will grow up strong enough and give them the best possible chance when it's time to move on. These birds aren't typically migratory, preferring to stick close to reliable food and, of course, water sources. Coming up, these cranes prove that birds of a feather flock together. Then, these geese migrate successfully on more than just a wing and a prayer. Plus, this rare and elusive Siberian owl is on the prowl. All of this and more coming up on Earth Odyssey.
We'll be right back to The More You Know on NBC.
Warm your heart and your toes with the comfy, cozy style of Bob's Skippers from Skechers. Bob's Skippers are stylish slip-ons perfect for fall with Skechers' exclusive memory foam cushioning and soft, furry styles to keep your feet toasty wherever you go. Best of all, with every pair sold, Skechers makes a donation to help save pets in need. And we've already helped save over 1 million pets. Because life is better with a happy pet by your side. Bob's Skippers from Skechers. Life's an adventure. Make it comfortable.
Cancer is a long journey. It's overwhelming, but you just have to put your mind to it and fight.
It doesn't feel good because you can't play outside with other children.
As a parent, it is your job to protect your family. But here is something that I cannot do. I cannot fix this. I don't know if my daughter's going to be able to walk. I don't know if she's going to make it till tomorrow.
You can join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live.
Childhood cancer, there's no escaping it. But St. Jude is doing the work, continually researching towards cures, giving more than just my child a chance at life.
Please call or go online right now and become a St. Jude Partner in Hope for only $19 a month.
Those donations really matter because we're not going to give up. And when you see other people not giving up on your child, it makes all the difference in the world.
When you call or go online with your credit or debit card right now, we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt you can wear to show your support to help St. Jude save the lives of these children.
St. Jude is hope. Even today, after losing a child, it's still about the hope of tomorrow. Because childhood cancer has to end.
Please call or go online right now.
Want to get the most out of one sheet? Grab Bounty. Bounty is made to be stronger and more absorbent. So while ordinary brands can't hold up, one sheet of Bounty keeps working even when wet. Now that's the sound of value. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
We've created a newscast just for kids. Nightly News Kids Edition.
We now return to The More You Know on NBC.
The Himalayas stretch for 1,500 miles across Asia. The tallest peak rises almost 5 miles above sea level. Everest. Everest is known in Tibet as the mountain's so high, no bird can fly over it. But one remarkable species has proven otherwise, the demoiselle crane. To escape Asia's bitter winters, the cranes take on the planet's ultimate mountain challenge. These delicate-looking birds find the strength to battle freezing winds and air so thin they are literally starved of oxygen. Flying alongside their parents are juveniles whose feathers have only recently appeared. But their parents can't protect them from masterful mountain predators. The flocks fly 2,000 miles non-stop in just 7 days to get here, the tiny desert town of Kichan. The townspeople are honored to welcome the survivors and feed them throughout their 6-month stay. Their generosity is a mark of their respect for the cranes, and it is justly rewarded. 9,000 cranes flock to Kichan, one of the largest congregations in the world. It's a safe, warm place to winter, and there's enough food to recover from their arduous trip. The people of Kichan consider it a privilege to host these brave travelers during their incredible migration through one of the world's most iconic landscapes, the Thar Desert. Just like its avian visitor, temperatures soar here, reaching more than 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Less than 2 inches of rain falls each year. It's one of the harshest environments on the planet, but somehow life has existed here for thousands of years. Beyond the dunes lies a tapestry of landscapes, woodlands, desert scrub, salt pans, grassy plains, dry forests, and even cities. These habitats provide homes for an incredible array of animals. Exploring India's Great Desert reveals its hidden secrets and the unique spiritual relationships that exist here. On these desert sands, the lives of man and beast are so closely connected that they owe their survival to each other. One of the many reasons why the local Kichan people welcome the visiting cranes with open arms. Coming up, find out how these geese make their nest in the far, far east. Plus, we'll discover who is out and about in one of the planet's most dangerous regions.
We'll be right back to The More You Know on NBC.
This summer, we're in a race against time as temperatures rise. Abused and neglected animals across the country are suffering right now in the unbearable, scorching heat. They're thirsty and panting, chained outside with no water, and many are desperately trying to hang on for just one more day.
Extreme heat can have a major impact on animals, and we see that all the time. You know, without shade, to be without shelter, without adequate water, and basically just left out there dealing with the baking sun all day.
Will you come forward to help save an animal in distress today? Visit joinaspca.org, call this toll-free number, or scan the code on your screen to be counted for this life-saving appeal. Donate now, and with your gift of just $19 a month, you can help save an animal's life this summer. Go online, call, or scan now. It's just 63 cents a day. We will put your gift to work right away, rescuing animals who might not survive if we don't get to them soon. But the situation is urgent. And tomorrow could be too late for an animal who is suffering in the sweltering heat right now.
In my mind, 1 more hour is not acceptable. Right? These animals have suffered enough.
If there ever was a time, this is it. So if you sign up in the next 10 minutes, we'll send you this free welcome kit, including this beautiful t-shirt for taking action right away to save an animal's life this summer. We're in a race against time to reach vulnerable animals who are barely hanging on. Help rescue an animal today. Go online, call, or scan right now.
News for the generation of now is NBC News Now.
This was me, in slow motion, watching my friends having more fun than me. Spending way too much time with my face in the phone. This was me, a million miles away. This was me, just moping. This was my parents telling me to cheer up, with a whole list of reasons why I should be happy. They meant well, but none of that was helping. Depression just took over. That was me, but now, this is me. A process that I could start and continue with the right understanding and support. For clues on taking the first step to getting yourself back, visit yourlifeyourvoice.org. You have the strength. Yourlifeyourvoice.org is a great place to start.
At First Tee, we teach kids how to play golf, but that's not our end game. Golf is simply our means to teach life lessons that build inner strength, self-confidence, and resilience.
It's more than a game. It helps them be more independent, more secure. It has given them more confidence, and I think that helps them with everything else.
Come join us at First Tee.
You're watching WTWC, NBC 40.
Perhaps you know me as the Kung Fu Panda. Oh, you're adorable.
We now return to The More You Know on NBC.
More than 700 species of birds can be found in Japan, but very few are native to the island. Most birds migrate there, using it as a temporary home for the winter season. And while it may not be their final stop on the journey, Japan is a perfect place to nest and rest, especially for the majestic bird you're about to meet.
Welcome to the Far East of Asia. The Far East includes some pristine habitats stretching as far north as the Arctic Circle. North of Japan lies the Sea of Okhotsk. In winter, air temperatures dip to -9 degrees, and ice cloaks the coast. With the region's rivers gradually freezing, juvenile Far Eastern salmon head towards the North Pacific, through the Sea of Okhotsk, to escape the sea ice. But one species has found another way to survive this region's brutal climate. While many of Japan's rivers and lakes are still frozen, Lake Kusharo in eastern Hokkaido is a Far Eastern refuge. Volcanic waters have kept part of this lake ice-free all winter. Attracting these deafening whooper swans. Named after their loud honking calls, hundreds will spend the winter here at the lake, in pairs that will mate for life. Their honking calls are used as signals to the rest of the flock, coordinating the masses so that they will all take off together. But with so many birds, access to the warm water is limited, so squabbles are frequent. He may have won this battle, but as spring approaches, temperatures are rising, and it's almost time to move on. Traveling thousands of miles back to their breeding grounds in Siberia, marking the end of winter at this very northern edge of the Far East. In its forests and coastline, animals have adapted to the Far East's rich variety of habitats and harnessed new skills. In these tropical lands, shrouded in mystery, some of nature's strangest creatures continue to thrive, all fighting for survival here at the very edge of the earth. Coming up, how does this species survive in Siberia's brutal climate? We'll tell you all you'll need to know when we return on Earth Odyssey.
We'll be right back to The More You Know on NBC.
Today, you can give a gift like no other. A gift that can help St. Jude Children's Research Hospital save lives.
I think it's the most worthwhile place to put your money when it comes to childhood cancer.
If it weren't for St. Jude, I wouldn't be sitting here today. If it weren't for St. Jude, a lot of kids wouldn't be with their families every day.
Let's come together to help the children of St. Jude fight childhood cancer. Visit this website, call this number, or scan the QR code with your $19 monthly donation. Join with your debit or credit card right now, and we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt you can proudly wear to show your support. Today, you can help St. Jude save lives.
It takes a heart for somebody to say, I have this extra that I'm willing to give to St. Jude so that they can help save more lives.
My name is Jackson, and I have spastic cerebral palsy. It's a mouthful. One of the harder things is the little things that I need help with. Getting dressed, brushing your teeth, being able to go out with your friends by yourself. Those are hard because you don't want help, but you need it.
Children like Jackson need continued support for the rest of their lives. And you can help. Please join Easter Seals right now with your monthly gift.
I'm almost there.
The kids that you're helping, their goals is to be as independent as they can. These therapies help my son to achieve that goal.
Easter Seals offers important disability and community services that can change a life forever. Please, go online, call, or scan the QR code right now with your gift of just $19 a month.
It really does make a difference. Strengthening with Easter Seals helped me realize I can get through hard things. Don't give up. Keep trying.
Even better.
Please visit helpeasterseals.com. Call or scan the QR code on your screen with your gift of $19 a month, and we'll send you this t-shirt as a thank you.
Your help and your support, the need for it is endless.
Thank you, because there's a lot of people with disabilities out there. People like me.
Please, join Easter Seals with your monthly gift right now.
It's polite to thank someone when they do something nice for you, isn't it? Well, how about when they do something brave for you? Let's show veterans our gratitude. Ask your local Veterans Affairs office how you can help. The more you know.
We now return to The More You Know on NBC.
Stretching more than 6,000 miles from east to west, this is the biggest country on our planet. But it's also a land of mystery, with some of the most extreme habitats anywhere on Earth. Welcome to the wild Eden of Russia. Encompassing more than 3/4 of its total landmass, Siberia is a brutal but fragile wilderness. The majority of its 5 million square miles are covered in some of the planet's most important forests. CO2 emissions are the main cause of global climate change, and Siberia holds most of Russia's 640 billion trees that remove 500 million tons of CO2 from the atmosphere and harbor some of Russia's deadliest and most elusive predators. Including the largest species of owl in the world. Found in forests right across the northern hemisphere, great gray owls have even adapted to the punishing winters of Siberia. This female nests in the dense Siberian forest, but when she needs to hunt, she moves into position on the edge of the tree line. The owl's super-powered hearing can detect prey under 2 feet of snow. But in summer, she also uses her powerful binocular vision to scan the meadow for any signs of life. A lemming venturing out of its burrow. He's searching for fresh grass. Initially, the cautious lemming stays close to the cover of its burrow. But growing in confidence, gradually he ventures farther from safety. More than 150 feet away, the owl waits for the perfect moment. Eventually, the lemming wanders too far, and the owl makes her move. After crushing the lemming in her talons, she simply swallows it whole.
Thank you for joining us today as we took to the skies to meet some amazing avians. This class of animals has learned how to use entire continents as their habitat, traveling thousands of miles to find the perfect place to call home. We'll see you next time for another Earth Odyssey.